What's up, guys? Welcome back to Everyday with V and K. First, I want to start off by saying Happy New Year. It's finally 2020, which is freaking crazy. It's also halfway through January already, and I know we've been MIA. I filled you guys in back in December that Khalif and I do need to get new equipment to film on. I cracked my phone screen and we need a new camera and we just need new stuff. So things, again, got pushed back, but I'm not going to stress about that. However, I did miss you guys and yeah, we just been chilling. But since it is 2020 and it's a new freaking decade, Khalif and I this year would have been together for 10 years, which is freaking crazy. And there's just so much stuff that I feel like we went through a lot, not just in our relationship, but personally. Like, he went through his own, like, mental stuff. I went through my own mental stuff. And having kids, like, everything got derailed. But I feel like this year is the year to start fresh. Around this time last year, me and him worked so hard to get our first apartment. And by this time, we were like getting everything situated. We were just grinding out and doing everything we needed to do, really on the low. Like, we didn't, we really just did what we had to do. And I feel like, even though we have a YouTube channel, I feel like we're going to continue doing that, which is the smartest thing to do. When we have something that we really want to change or stuff like that, it's okay to put it out there that that's something that we want to do. But I feel like this year is going to be more towards working towards the changes that we want, instead of talking about them and possibly not sharing them until we're comfortable to share them. So we were going to film our goals for 2020 and stuff like that, but I feel like we're not really in a position right now to put it out there. Like Khalif said, and I believe our last video, we hate putting something out there and then it doesn't happen. And I strongly believe most of it is because there's people out there that are not happy for you, which is fine. Or people that are happy for you, they manifest their feelings in a way that is not okay for us. So right now, we have been taking a lot of time to slowly creep into some changes, and I can't wait to share with you what those things are. But we're just going to be chilling for now on. We want to get back to, I was rewatching a lot of our old videos. That's what I've been really doing and stuff like that. And how we used to go out and do like fun little challenges with the kids. And yeah, now that the kids are so much older now compared to then, some of them we might redo or do like different versions of. But let us know, like, I know you guys love my grocery hauls. You love when we cook. We do some, but not as much. Because even though I do cooking videos, they're not 100% how I would want them. Just because we don't have... Okay, if I put my camera underneath my cabinet so you guys can see, because where I'm looking right now, that's where my coffee pot and stuff is. That's like the most space you have for like prep, and how most people, you can still see them. But it's so dark under there, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to brighten it up well enough for a video. So I'm still going to be figuring that out, and it just is what it is. But how have you guys been? I still want to move forward with you guys dropping comments down below so you could be featured in our next video. Some of them, a lot of the questions that we have been getting are questions towards Khalif's beard video, so he really has to be here for that. But yeah, when Khalif and I get a chance, he'll answer some of those questions. But he's been talking to you guys back in the not in the email, under the comments. But yeah, I love his beard, and I see that you guys are liking it as well. I've been getting a lot of feedback. Some people want to see some of the things that we've been doing with the kids. I told you guys also that I was redoing the kids' room. I finally put everything like away, but there's a couple of things that's in the room that's coming out of the room, so I want to do a before and after. I would also we're also going to soon be doing a before and after of our bedroom. So there's just a couple of things that I have to move out the way that have nothing to do with the bedroom. It was just been sitting there. So I can show you all. And that's going to be a process. It takes me a while. I'm very, very indecisive, which is crazy. But I have a question. When you guys move into a new place or move or want to decorate, how do you stick to one focal point? I mean, sometimes I want the room to be more on the rustic, cozy side. Sometimes I want it to be more on the glam side. Sometimes I like having like the pops of like the wood, and that's like more in the rustic area. But then sometimes I'm like, no, I really like marble. And I know you can incorporate both, but and also when you're buying furniture, because for me, obviously this was our first apartment, and when we bought stuff, it was just really out of convenience, so we could just get in and be comfortable in like a short period of time, because we didn't want to disrupt the kids as much. We wanted to disrupt them as least as possible. So now I really want to start like making like I've been making little boards on Pinterest, so I'm gonna try to link that down below. They're not perfect because sometimes I start with one vision and then I'll see something else. I'm like, oh, but I really like that. But you guys will be coming along when we officially finally start doing our room, because now we've been here. Like I said before, I remember it was like right before the summertime, and I think I had like a breakdown, and I told you guys that's when we went off of YouTube for a while, because I needed to take a break. I felt like I was always on the move. Like it was always going out to the stores and doing this and doing, and we were enjoying ourselves, but I had to like be like, listen, we have enough. And I wasn't, you know how you go into stores and you're not really sure, so you just end up picking up stuff and you don't like it, so you put it up and it's that and the third. So I just stopped. But I'm ready. I'm feeling like in my designer mood, and yeah. But I know I just rambled on for a really long time. I'm waiting for my mom, because we're about to go pick up the kids. But there's also a lot of stuff that's going to be going back to normal because she goes back to work and whatever. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys something. I didn't do a grocery haul yet, but my grocery hauls are going to be resuming soon. But I found this bread. It's called the Old Time 647 bread, and I guess it's 6 grams of net carbs, 40 calories, and 8 grams of fiber per serving. I did pick up the Italian one. I just saw this, but my kids eat a lot of peanut butter and jelly, especially Noah. Bree likes peanut butter sandwiches. She doesn't really like jelly. And I know regular bread could be fine for them and stuff like that. And Khalif and I really enjoy eating like French toast on the days that he goes to work a lot later, which is on the weekend. So we try to have good breakfasts on the weekend, because that's like the only meal that we're all together. But I figured I can try some lower calorie bread. If any of you guys have ever had this, please let me know how you enjoy it. I'm just trying to be conscious of the amount of calories I take in, because I've been on plenty of workout journeys and I feel like I ate pretty well, but I'm the type of person who loses a lot of inches. I don't necessarily would lose weight, which I need to lose weight, but honestly, it's the calorie intake. Sometimes there's things that I eat, even if I don't overeat something, it's still a lot of calories throughout the day. So right now, I'm just trying to learn how to be conscious of the amount that I'm eating, which works out perfect when the kids go back to school and there's not people in and out of my house and stuff like that. But I had a list of things, like I said, I really want to do our room. Like, we have our bed and stuff, but we don't have like a headboard, and I wasn't sure if I wanted one, but I do, because I feel like it goes to like the design that I want. And also making a vanity. I went back and forth. Like at first it was like, I'm gonna get one. Then I didn't think we really had space. I thought it would take up too much space. So I was like, no. But you know what? I'm gonna do it because I need my own space. I need it. It doesn't matter. We went from living in one room to having a whole apartment, so I have to make space and do that for myself. I really want to look into getting a bar cart, but I'm not sure if I should put it in my room or have it in my dining room, only because the dining room and kitchen is the dining room and living room is technically together. So I don't know. there's going to be a lot of changes, and we'll see. But the bar cart is kind of like the last thing, because obviously it's my room and then the kids' room. There's a couple of things that I have to replace in there, because they have like those really cute rocking chairs that their grandmother bought them a year ago. But it's time for new ones, because one of them broke, and I think it was during one of the holidays when the kids were just jumping on it and all this stuff, which is fine, because I think we got it from TJ Maxx. It was a TJ Maxx / Home Goods, so it is what it is. It was fairly cheap, and it lasted for its purpose, and now it's just time for a new one. I'm not trying to stress about stuff like that. Like, I've been liking that the kids have been playing with their things and using their things, and when you need to replace it, you need to replace it. But another big change that is not that serious whether or not, because it's just something that we're doing regardless, so you can't really speak any negativity around it. We do a lot for the kids, and a big thing that me and Khalif have to start doing is doing more things for ourselves. And that's a thing to... we don't look at other couples and all that other stuff, but we want to stop. Like, the kids have enough. They have everything that they need. We're always going to put them first. That's nothing new. But for the past 10 years, it's always been all about the kids. And there's a lot of things that Khalif and I stopped doing that we have, like, what am I trying to say? Like, okay, check, like, toys, clothes, they could have more than enough. And there's things that Khalif and I need. It's just that it's hard. I feel like it's really, really hard for us to spend money on ourselves. And that's something that we are going to improve in the next decade, is showering ourselves with gifts. Because the kids, it's always something. There's always a holiday. There's always something that new that comes out. They have every version of every toy, which not just toy of places that they go. And maybe we can limit certain things to for special occasions for them, but we also have to create special occasions for ourselves. So let me know if you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. But if not, oh well, I don't want any comments that are negative. And I hope you guys are continuing to grow with us. I was so excited to see some people say, like, they've seen how far we've come, and we've only been here for 3 years, between living in our parents' house and the kids being really, really small then, till now being in our own place, running a household and creating our life. But we have so much more to come, and I'm excited. Sometimes it's another big thing that I think is really, really hard to do when you try to record every day, is finding a balance between your real life and not your real life, because all of it is our real life, but work, like vlogging, and enjoying yourself. Not saying that I don't enjoy vlog. Okay, let me stop trying to be politically correct. I want to find a balance between what we share and when we go places, how much we vlog, versus actually having quality time, because there's only but so much time we have in a week, because Khalif does have a real job, and other people around us that help us, like with their cars and stuff, we kind of have to really schedule things around that. But I want to get used to, sometimes we're on a roll and then you see us sometimes we go flat, because there are a lot of things that we have done but we didn't share it. So I want to be able to share more with you guys and still have our personal time to build relationships, because sometimes when you're constantly filming, editing, and all that stuff and putting out content, we build our relationship with you guys, but then our relationships tend to go to, not poop, but you start to see that you and your kids, you're not really just being there, you're just being here. Because obviously my focus has to be on finishing my thoughts for you guys and whatever. But yeah, I'm about to, like I said, head out to go get Noah. And I will see you guys later when the kids get home. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for sticking with us. Don't forget to subscribe, and also drop your comments, and maybe you'll be featured in our next video.